Good morning, everyone. God bless you. Thank you, Jesus, for this day. Let's see what market's looking like. So we came up, closed down. We haven't broken structure yet. So even though we have all this downward movement, we are not bearish yet. Wait, oh no, yeah, we did break structure. I'm lying. So we broke structure on NASDAQ. We did not break structure on ES though. So we didn't break structure on ES, we broke structure on NASDAQ. This is for the 4 hour. On the 1 hour, let's see if we have any. Yeah, we broke structure with this candle right here to the downside. Let's see. And then we broke structure here on the downside. We did break structure back up. So ES is really bullish. It has break a structure on the 1 hour and then to the upside on the 1 hour. And then on the 4 hour, it did not break structure to the downside. So it's still maintaining bullish. Yeah, we're still maintaining bullish. ES is bullish while NASDAQ is bearish. 15-minute just broke structure up. Just broke structure to the upside. ES took out London highs while ES didn't take out London highs. So this is gonna be interesting. We just have confluences going against each other. The market is open. NASDAQ is bearish. ES is bullish. Let's see what we could do here. And then this pre-market open took out London lows, so we don't even have anything to target on the downside from London, at least. We could definitely target previous lows, like an hourly low, something like that. Damn, I'm lying. Oh yeah, we do have this hourly low right here. Oh yeah, see, it's this this candle. We could honestly, if we push past this and break structure, we could dump down here, because when there's a big move up, there's a big move down. So that is a possibility. But that is not the case on ES though, because we did have a high lows. It wasn't a clean move up or a big move up like how it was on NASDAQ. So we have 3 minutes left until this candle closes. As of right now, it'll be a breaker structure to the downside on both indexes. ES gave us a little wick to the upside, so that's liquidity. Same thing on NASDAQ, but we didn't take anything out with the wick. ES, we took out this high right here, while NASDAQ just pushed up, but didn't take anything out. As of yet, at least. The only thing I would honestly target right now is this hourly low, and we're pretty close to that. So hopefully we don't take that out. I was about to say, why does my chart look so weird? I had to refresh though because it was missing candles, or a candle. I don't know how many it was. Still no break of structure yet. Got a minute and 40 left. I honestly feel like, I don't know, it'll be weird to take longs. Because the only confluence that we really have is on the 1 hour. And that's the fact that we broke structure to the upside. But the 4 hour, it was just, I don't know, I feel like the fact that it didn't break structure and it was that close, I don't know. I still feel like we could easily want to come down. But again, we did wick out this 4 hour low. I'm now realizing. So that could be liquidity. And there is no low for us to wick out. We did this one. So we just gotta wait and see. I'm hoping we could pull ES down. Damn, yeah. And we did break structure to the upside on the 15-minute on both indexes. I forgot about that. Wow, ES broke structure, but Nasdaq didn't. That's insane. Damn. That's crazy because Nasdaq is our bearish index. ES is supposed to be our bullish index. I mean, we got the 1 minute break up, but we don't have our 5 minute break yet. And usually I wait for the 5 minute break first. This could be the confluence though. We get the 1 minute break up. Now we're about to break down on the 1 minute. So us breaking on the 1 minute could tell us that our 5 minute is gonna inverse. Just broke structure. Now we're getting a pullback. I feel like this is too soon, so I don't really want to take a trade because we don't have the 5 minute confirmation. Right now I feel like the fact that we broke up and then broke down, it's telling us that our 5 minute is gonna break down. But I feel like I want to wait to see, and that honestly might not be good because now I could be missing my entry, but ES didn't get the revisit. We did break down though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna miss out on this one, but that's okay. I'd rather be 100% certain. So it's whatever. We got the 1 minute confluences, but I didn't get the 5 minute confluence that I wait for. And yeah, I do feel like this trade is gonna go down, but I'd rather be for sure certain instead of having a feeling. So I'm going to let the market play out. Two minutes. And if we are going to go down, then there should be no reason me waiting affects if we go down or not. Still no revisit for ES yet. No 1 minute break up or inverse for value gap. to the upside yet. I'm just gonna mark out the candle for break of structure. A minute and 30. Let's see what we do on NASDAQ. ES already broke down on the 5 minute, but as I said, no revisits yet, so and then the SMT that we have is for NASDAQ, and it's NASDAQ should be dumping down because it's from London high to like pre-market. Pre-market took out London high on ES, but on NASDAQ it didn't. So maybe the orders were filled when we came down here. The SMT was filled, potentially. I'm not 100% sure. But what I do know is that this is not a break structure as of right now, at least. This could be our break up. We got the breakdown and then the break structure up. We could start, oh my gosh, yeah. We could be going bullish now. Break a structure to the upside on the 5 minute. Just barely missed it. Oh. Just barely was unable to fulfill that. This is pre-market high. Then that's crazy, we were so close. So we got our breakdown and then the break up. We also have the breakdown and the break up. So longs would be, you know, what I should be doing now, but we're super close already. Took out pre-market high. The only thing that's kind of iffy about this right now is that we're so far from each other. NASDAQ is literally all the way up here. Oh, ES is all the way down here. And we didn't get that 5 minute confirmation. So again, I'd rather be patient and wait for the 5 minute confirmation than rush it. And it's weird because ES is the more bullish index, but well, on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, it's more bullish because it didn't break structure to the downside. In fact, it broke up on the 1 hour while NASDAQ broke down. ES broke up, and ES is right now looking more bearish. But the high time frame says it should be bullish. So I don't know. The market is moving crazy right now. It's moving crazy, but not enough for 5 minute confirmation, unfortunately. If we respect this fair value gap, that's nice. It means we do want to go higher. We're respecting bullish confluences. The fair value gap is right here. We worked into it. Got buy orders, I'm assuming, so we close out of it. And now we're looking like a solid blue candle closing out of that. We just took out Asia high. Damn. On NASDAQ, oh no, that's London high. Just took out London high on NASDAQ. If we broke structure to the upside with this first 5 minute candle, I would have, well, not the first one, but our second 5 minute candle of market open, then I would have entered into longs. But we didn't, so I didn't enter. We respected the Fair Value Gap. I really do want to enter on ES just because it's less risky, but and the only reason why I want to take longs on ES instead of Nasdaq is because ES is actually the more bullish index. We won't have a SMT off London highs. It would be off of pre-market highs. Let's see if we get inverse this gap. That'd be good to get a bullish confluence. Damn. Damn. 5-minute high. 5-minute high. 5-minute high. Alright, so I hope we could break structure, come down to equilibrium with the 1-minute confluence that I always use to break a structure, or inverse Fair Value Gap. Damn. Hopefully we inverse this. Wow, still didn't inverse it yet. Damn, we shot up. I'm really hoping, oh my gosh. Now we have our 5-minute breaker structure. So now, I'm hoping we can get our revisit. The gap would be right here. Kind of take that out. And hopefully we respect our bullish confluences on ES. And we also reach these highs that we're looking for on NASDAQ. I just don't appreciate the fact that we're so... Yo, why is it taking so long? I don't like... We disrespected equilibrium, thankfully. But I really want us to come out of this Fair Value Gap on the 5-minute. I want to inverse this gap on ES. I want ES to prove that it's bullish. So London highs is gone, but London high was already gone on holy down candle. London high was already taken out on ES, so that's okay. The only thing that we could worry about is pre-market, but that might have been the candle from the SMT right there. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Damn, man. I really want to inverse this. I want my confluences. I could have entered off of this candle right here, but I just would rather have the 5-minute confirmation before entering. So this is the 1-minute. Let's see if we inverse that, and then ES decides to continue higher. Same thing with NASDAQ. We inverse the gap and then continue higher. We could be in the SMT right now though, from the pre-market highs. But the start of the move up would be right here, so it would already be taken out. So I'm not 100% sure what ES is doing right now, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we got the inverse this is the gap that we need to inverse up. Super small gap, but now we need to see some up movement. Inversed it to the downside. Now need to inverse this gap. Hopefully we can make that happen. I'm taking longs on the index that literally has bearish freaking 1 hour and 4 hour, while the index that has bullish 1 hour and 4 hour is the one that's looking more bearish currently, which is crazy, but I'm just going with what the market shows me. The fact that we flipped that candle last second, not too good. Definitely not what I was looking for. Holy cow. $40 seconds. Damn, I really hope we can start just like jumping to the upside. I don't want to close out of this 5-minute fair value gap, because then that's a confluence to the downside while we're going to the upside on NASDAQ. It's looking a little tricky. We put in a high right under this 5-minute high, so that's good. I do hope that we could put in a lower high to break that and get an earlier entry than all the way up here inversing this fair value gap. And that's the 5-minute respecting this fair value gap that we made, unfortunately. We respected equilibrium though, so hopefully we can still make it happen. Just inverse this gap and continue higher. We got the breakdown, the inverse down. All we need now is the move up, and that's our confluences right there, except for the 5-minute confirmation. The 1-minute confluences are there, just not the 5-minute confluences, which is unfortunate, but we'll see what happens. NASDAQ is starting to disrespect equilibrium. Might be going lower. Might take out that drawn liquidity. We have the potential to. Let's see. It just sucks that the market is literally opposite of each other right now. They're opposite of each other and opposite of themselves on the higher time frame, which is crazy. ES is super close to this drawn liquidity. Might take it out right now. It's an hourly low. This is the lower high that I did ask for. As long as we don't close down here on the 5-minute and then we break that 1-minute high, we could go higher. Unless market obviously has other plans. It just wants to start going down. It literally could do anything right now. So I'm just waiting. Came up. This is our 1-minute break of structure. I gotta get rid of this gap because it's invalid now. 1-minute break structure, I'm gonna just mark it. Same thing with NASDAQ. Just mark it. 1-minute break. Huge candle. We might get some pullback because of that. A little down movement. But then I think we might continue higher. We got super close on both, so that makes me feel really good actually. I don't want to, go too high up though. I wonder if, damn, like Asia high is so high up. I don't know. I don't want any SMTs. We might have some down movement once ES hits pre-market high. This is a huge stop loss. I don't like that. I feel like I want to just take the trade to pre-market highs on ES because it's less riskier. Yeah, like this is such a big stop loss. I don't really want that. We are getting pullback. I mean, we broke structure on both. This is a good... Oh my gosh. Maybe it's a good thing that I didn't enter. Imagine getting stopped out off the entry. That would literally suck. See, Nasdaq has the confluences, but Nasdaq has the confluences on the 5-minute, while ES doesn't. Damn, look, I would have lost that trade right there. That's insane. I would have lost the trade, and it was literally on my confluences. Well, ES just took out the hourly low that I had marked out. My thing is, I don't understand why we worked so far down after breaking structure to the upside. That's not making any sense to me. And we broke structure on both indexes to the upside. So I don't know why we are moving down. And our 5-minute is bullish. We had to break a structure. Respected equilibrium. Right now we're not respecting equilibrium. We're super far past equilibrium. Yeah, this is a crazy day right now. Broke structure to the downside. Broke structure to the downside. Right after breaking structure up. Just broke down. And entering now is ridiculous. This is just a huge stop loss. Bad risk to reward right here. Yeah, I'm not too sure which direction we're gonna go. We have confluences for both directions right now. So we just took out these 5-minute lows, I believe. Oh no. Oh yeah. See, 5-minute lows. We took out 1 minute and 52 left for this 5-minute candle to close. This would break structure to the downside. Then we just took this out. This 15-minute low right here. But look how extended we are. Market is really looking terrible. I'll just be honest. Shit. I guess there's no hope for bullish anymore because this just looks insane. Got the breakdown. A little pullback. This could have been the entry. It's the same thing on NASDAQ, but it's just less riskier because the tick difference. Nice, and we just took out the hourly low on NASDAQ. Can't even target this 15-minute low because this candle took it out. So there's nothing to target. Literally nothing to target on NASDAQ. Broke structure down. Broke structure down. And then I'm pretty sure we would hit this right now. I don't think we're gonna break structure up and then hit it. I think it's over with. I think we're just gonna go down. We just broke 5-minute structure, so I don't think market is gonna give us any more confluences or revisits, things like that. Yeah, broke structure. Where would equilibrium be? Yeah, I don't know. I know market's been moving a whole bunch, but I'm gonna just put it. If we somehow get our confluences, that'd be pretty crazy. If we get them, I'll take a trade. But if not, it's just looking like no trade today because market has been all over the place and going against itself. There isn't a high for NASDAQ to break. We do have that high on ES though. We just broke down as well. So us breaking up is kind of weird now. It could be bullish confluence, but we just broke 5-minute structure to the downside. So, and like that, for example, right there is also how market is contradicting itself. We just broke down. Now we're gonna move up and potentially break structure up to then break structure back to the downside. I don't know, man. Market's moving crazy today. We just wicked out the high though. Let's see how we close. Okay, we closed blue. Just small. wicking that high could have been the liquidity that we needed, and we might just push lower now. Or we could break that high. I just don't know. I'm just not sure if market actually wants to give us any more confluences. I feel like it's over with. It gave us this confluence right here when we broke up, and then we ended up breaking back down. That would have been the entry point, I feel like. Literally right here would be what it would be. To this high, and then to this low. Okay, I'm just moving both, I think. Oh, it's because I have the magnet on, I can't, whatever. It would be something like this, because, yeah. And then the breakdown would just make me feel even more better. So I think, yeah, we're going down. We wicked out this low. Wicked up. I mean, we could definitely get the revisit. It's a possibility, but I feel like that would just be crazy if we do get this revisit. Because of the confluences that we already have. We already have the break up and then the breakdown. And then we just broke down again. Right here. We just broke structure down again. $25 ticks. Let's see. We're super close to the high. So this high now. So ES ended up making a high, coming down. ES is struggling to break structure, just jumping. It's jumping up and down on the high. Above the high and then below the high. With the 5-minute break, damn. With the 5-minute break structure down, I don't know, man. I would want to take the shorts. We got the 5-minute confluence, but the 1-minute confluences are just looking a little crazy right now. No fair value gap for us to inverse. Damn, this candle literally closes the pancake. Alright, so we got the 1-minute break up to equilibrium. There is no fair value gap, so we need to put in a higher low. And then we would need to break it. And if we do break that low, then I'll go short. But now we have a bullish confluence because we broke down and now we're breaking up. So it's like contradicting itself a little bit. But that could have just been so that we could hit equilibrium on the 5-minute. There's endless possibilities. There's a bunch of possibilities on why things happened, so we just gotta see. Okay, down candle. Let's see if we can make our higher low right here. see. And what's NASDAQ looking like? I don't know why it's taking forever to load. I'm gonna be honest. So we didn't break structure on NASDAQ. As of yet, we have not broke structure. Damn. 25 seconds. I really want... Okay. I was gonna say I really want, like, you know, the higher low right here, but we're pushing down, so it might be over with. Unless we could get a move up and this candle gets like retracted. Even then though, the wick is still down here, so it's cooked at the end of the day. And now it'll be a bad risk to reward trade. If this candle goes up, then we'll have our low. But then this will be the trade. And it's not good risk to reward. Which is unfortunate, but I mean, I can't even do nothing about it. Can't control it, so just gotta let market do its thing. Let it play out, see what happens. 10:09. ES got the break of structure up. NASDAQ hasn't gotten a break of structure up yet. Or inverse for value gap. We could potentially be getting that break right now. The high is right here. Well, not too far. So now we have our low. Let's see the 5-minute. Break the equilibrium, came down. This could potentially be textbook trading now, except for NASDAQ hasn't broken up. Just gotta wait and see. Wait and see what happens. Don't want to rush anything. If and when we do break structure to the downside, then I'll enter into shorts. Let's see. This is our new high. Making a high low would be nice. We'll get hopefully a more even trade. A better risk to reward trade. But if not, then can't do nothing about it. Whoa. This could be break of structure. What the hell? Now we have a higher low. 39925. 3992. Oh wait, no, 398. 399. Yeah, these are all three equal. I mean, actually, the break of structure up, I don't think it would matter because we're already in the uptrend. But moving sideways a little bit. Somewhat moving sideways on ES. NASDAQ for sure. Market needs to make up its mind. I'm sorry, man. The market doesn't know if it wants to go higher or lower. I don't know what's going on. Well, now we have the break up on NASDAQ. And it's literally like jumping up right now. That's funny. When it was over here, I said that would have been the trade because it genuinely would have, and like it would not have hit. There's a right here broke structure. That's the target. That would have been the stop loss. That would have been the trade. And as of right now, it's not looking too good for that trade. But you never know. You never know. This could have just been to break a structure to equilibrium. And now we actually move down. I'm just not forcing that. I'm just going with the market. If the market wants to go higher, then shit. The disrespect to equilibrium right now, though, is not what I would want to see. This would inverse this gap. Market is moving devious right now, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Holy. Inverse the gap, inverse the gap. I'm gonna just take longs on ES if it gives me my confluences. We already know the 1 minute confluences. Is this a down candle though? I'm not too sure, but we're just gonna go with it. Got fair value gap down there. Next to equilibrium, we got fair value gap right next to equilibrium as well on ES. So we got the same fair value gap on NASDAQ and ES. Five-minute high right here. My target, well, okay, hold on, because we're just moving. I kind of want to do 2 entries, but I have to see what the risk would be if I want to do 2 entries or not. And then it would be to the 5-minute high and then to pre-market high. But again, that's depending on how far the risk is. So nothing's certain yet. It's not set in stone that I'll do 2 entries, but it's a thought that I have. Okay, so this could potentially be the start of the move down. Let's see if we just decide to inverse this gap or make a higher low. Damn, pancake the candle. That could have been our low. So we still don't have a higher low yet. And even if we make this up candle, this candle is not a down candle. So it wouldn't be a high low yet. We just pushed past our high. 40 seconds left on this 5 minute. Now that we made a fake low, I'm just gonna call it, I think that gap is invalid now. On Nasdaq we have the low, the higher low. So hopefully we could inverse it. I mean, break it. Unfortunately, ES does not have this. Maybe, let's see actually. Nah, yeah. Literally can't tell. Unfortunate, but can't do anything about it. Our 5 minute confluence is the inverse for value gap. Now we're waiting on our 1 minute confluences, which is break of structure, inverse for value gap, and then another break of structure or inverse for value gap in the opposite direction of the first one. Potentially inverses gap. There is no gap on ES though. And if this was a down candle, then we just wicked out the low. Yeah, that sucks, man. Cause now I don't know where the breaker structure is. We don't have anything to break as of yet. We need to put in a new low. Oh yeah, we could be doing that right now, actually. Nasdaq inverse the gap. So if we start moving up, that's just Nasdaq dragging ES. But I don't want that. I want to see the confluences on both. I want both of them going the same direction for the same reason. Reasons with an S. Because there's multiple confluences that I need. 1022. Let's see what market wants to do here. If market breaks structure to the upside, I honestly don't know if I want to enter or not, because I'm not sure if this is a down candle or not, or if it's like even, like it's not an up candle or a down candle. So if market decides to break structure to the upside, I don't know if I want to enter or not, which sucks. almost inverse this gap, but I don't even think it matters anymore because we had like a move up. See, we put in a high, came down, put in a high, and now we're at equilibrium. So this gap does not count. I might be forced to take this trade on NASDAQ. And if it's on NASDAQ, I'm honestly gonna just target this 5-minute high. Nothing too far. I don't want to be greedy. I do not want to be greedy. So we're at equilibrium. Say 142. That's not terrible, but damn. Okay, so now we're actually at equilibrium. It would have been cool if we broke structure down, because us breaking structure down also puts in a lower high. It's a lower high either way, but if we also broke structure down, that would have been the confluence that I'm missing on ES. And then we break structure up so that I could take the trade on ES and not NASDAQ. We got 3 minutes left. Bro, on ES we inverse the gap back down. What are we doing? Us inversing the gap brought us to equilibrium, but bro, we're just disrespecting ourselves now. This is kind of crazy. But we got the breakdown. Fair value gap. This is crazy. We go in one direction, waiting for the confluences, and then we disrespect. It's just happening over and over. It's crazy. No way we inverse the gap up and then we're about to inverse the gap that we made afterwards down. This is crazy. We're just disrespecting. That's all we're doing. We're not moving higher or lower. We're just in the same range. Bruh. I honestly don't even know what I'm supposed to do. still got that 15-minute low. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I don't even think I'm gonna trade anymore today. It's kind of looking like there's no point. Market is not looking good. Broke 5-minute structure. Bruh. This is genuinely the worst market action, price action I've ever seen so far. Like, what are we doing? This is crazy. Our next target would be this far. I mean, and the thing is, I don't even know if we're gonna get a revisit, bruh. Any confluences? We got the inverse and break a structure on NASDAQ. On ES, we don't have the break, we just have the inverse. But yeah, honestly, might just, I don't know, call it here, to be honest, because this is just a waiting game. But for what? I've been waiting for my confluences this whole time, but while waiting for my confluences, we just disrespect the 5-minute, and then I'm stuck waiting for my 1-minute confluences once again. It's looking like we're about to take it out right now. We wicked equal to it. I don't think we pushed past it though. We're equal to it right now. So we're definitely going to want to take that. Yeah, took it. Yeah, I honestly think that's it for me. Price doesn't want to make up its mind. And then when it does, it disrespects it. So I think that's it for me, guys, for the day. I don't know, I don't want to force anything, and it's kind of taking forever to show which way it wants to go. And when it does show like 5-minute confluence, it just disrespects it while we're waiting for our 1-minute confluence. So it's kind of looking like price price action is not good enough right now for me to take a trade. Which obviously, you know, I would want to be up on the day. Like, take a trade, hit TP, but I'd rather not lose than force a trade and lose. But this is just crazy. And Nasdaq has no shot, bruh. We need to put in a lower high and break it. There's no gap on Nasdaq. ES has a gap right here. We're on a new 5-minute. Let's see, we could be making the lower high right now. We made the lower high, made the lower high. See if we break it and then break back down, or if we break it and then we just shoot up like how we've been doing. This is so far. Ten seconds, possible break of structure for both of them. Okay, so they're looking in sync right now. Hopefully we can make it happen, God willing. Okay, so we just broke structure on both. Nice. Let's see if we can maintain the synchronization and continue higher on both to equilibrium. Make a higher low, break it, and then continue lower. Let's see, God willing, but the Lord is going to do whatever is best for us. So let's see. It's very nice outside, guys. It's a little cool, but sun shining, blue skies, green trees. Can't ask for too much more. see. Let's see. The gap is all the way down here. But like I said, hopefully we could put in a higher low and break the higher low. And then continue lower. If we don't get our confluences, then I think that's it for the day. This will be the last attempt. If we get our confluences, great, I'll take the trade. But if we don't, and it gets past 11 o'clock, then it's it for me on the day. I don't want to force anything. And I think 11 o'clock is a good time. It's in 20 minutes. So if we don't get an inverse fair value gap or break a structure by then, I think it's over with. We could be forming that higher low right now, bring a down candle, and then another up candle to wick equilibrium. That'll be our higher low, and then we break it, hopefully. Or we just start moving down now. Let's see what happens. Mark out the gap. The inverse of the gap isn't really what I'm looking for, because then I have but not as good of a risk to reward as I would like. I would prefer the breaker structure down, but it's whatever market decides at the end of the day. I'm just waiting for market to come to me, so. Five seconds. Don't pancake, please. Okay. It's a down candle. Alright, so we're actually on equilibrium now. Yo. No way. We're still doing this. Please don't do it again, man. If we shoot all the way up again, bro, that'd be insane. Don't do it again, please. It's already been torture. Market's bugging right now, man. Bugging. Let's see. We could form a gap. I feel like that would be the best case scenario, because then it'll be a better risk to reward. If this is our fair value gap, stop up here, TP all the way down here. That'll be best case. No gap on Nasdaq though, so they won't be. Oh no, it is a gap. I lied. Let's see. The main lesson of this entire video is patience, because I could have entered off, where was it? It was on Nasdaq. 18 seconds. It's looking like we're gonna inverse. Let me pay attention. I could have entered off when we broke structure right here, but it was just such a big stop loss that I didn't want to do it. And then look what ended up happening. We just instantly. So I would have instantly lost that trade, and that would have sucked. Damn, we inversed it on Nasdaq, not on ES though. That sucks. Hopefully we don't go without me all the way down. Okay. Don't do that to me. Come on. Don't do me dirty like that. Please. Just chill out. Inverse it, you know. But don't wild out. Don't go too far, don't go too far. If anything, come up a little bit so I get a better entry. Come on. Okay, inversed it. Just enter now. Alright, this is the trade for the day. God willing, we could hit our TP. See, I've been patiently waiting for my confluences, so hopefully they don't fail me. Let's see what happens. So we got 5 minute. I can't confidently say break a structure, but we're just gonna call it a break of structure. Waited for equilibrium, got equilibrium from the 1 minute break of structure up. Now we just inverse this fair value gap to the downside. So now I'm praying and hoping, God willing, we could continue lower because I got my confluences and take out TP. Nasdaq is also aligned. They're aligned, they're in sync, so that's good. I've been waiting for that as well because earlier they weren't in sync. They were literally on two whole different sides of the chart. One was super high, one was super low. But now they're in sync, so let's see. Hopefully we can continue lower. Bro, I can't move I can't move the box, but it's whatever. So right now we're fighting, but it looks like we're pushing lower. So we're fighting up and down, like, see, we're fighting, but these candles are still closing down. They're still closing bearish, and I love to see that. Slow and steady, we're getting there, closer and closer. See, we're getting pushed up, but we're also pushing down. So this is hopefully, I'm not even gonna say nothing. Not even gonna say nothing. Just gonna let it happen. Let it play out. I mean, I waited for my confluences, so at this point, there's nothing else I could do besides watch. Nice. We got a big down candle, Hopefully we can maintain that type of movement to the downside. Nice. So we were fighting, and now we just got a huge push down. So thank you, Jesus. See what happens. We're slowly but surely getting there. Slowly but surely. We're fighting. 8 seconds left. 7, 6, 5. Let's see. We're fighting. We're putting up a fight. Damn. See? We're putting up a fight. So there is buy orders, but we also have sell orders. So we're fighting right now. We're jumping up, we're jumping down. Slowly but surely we'll get there. It would be nice to see us respect this fair value gap. We close in it and then we close out to the downside. Hopefully we don't inverse it. Because respecting this fair value gap is another confluence for us that proves that we are going to continue lower and that we want to continue lower. Well, that's through it. Okay, so we just inverse that gap. The gap that needs to get inversed though to actually prove that we're continuing in the opposite direction is the first one, which is right here. But hopefully we don't get there. But again, can't do nothing about it, can't control the market. I entered off of my confluences. I didn't take a stupid trade. So if it doesn't work out in my favor, then just unlucky. Things happen. Sometimes that's how the market works. You enter off your confluences, but market just had other plans. Like earlier in the Nasdaq trade that I didn't take, thankfully. When we got our confluences, we broke structure up, but then we decided that market wanted to come all the way down, and it ended up going lower, and then it would have had stopped me out if I was in that trade. But thankfully I wasn't. And if we inverse this gap, that would be perfect as well. So we just put in a fair value gap to the upside, and if we inverse that, that'd be very nice. So we're still putting up a fight. We are Still putting up a fight. Love to see that. 20 seconds. Let's see. We don't have to inverse this with one candle because big move up means big move down. Big move down means big move up. I'd rather just inverse it slowly but surely. I'm not in a rush. So we wicked it. We did not close in it. Whoops. Okay, so that candle closed flat, but that's okay because we have the next one. So so we just worked through it. Hopefully we could close through it as well. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Okay, so we inverse that gap to the downside. Nice. Thank you, Jesus. Now we should continue lower because we inversed it. Nice. We're kind of jumping down, which is good. We're getting big move down. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. They might be 3 equal wicks. I'm not 100% sure. What I do hope is that that's not liquidity for us to want to go higher. Okay, so we got 5-minute candle down, 5-minute candle down. Hopefully this 5-minute closes in 48 seconds. Can also be down or even go lower. Damn, this 5-minute low. How many ticks is this? 1 1 tick. Honestly, I don't want to be greedy and lose a trade off just because of 1 tick. So I'm going to put it on the 5-minute low. And that's going to be my trade. Lowers my, what's it called? The ratio. Yeah, look. Risk reward ratio, but I rather have TP on the 5-minute lows than pass them. Because if we wick the lows, then cool. That'll be our liquidity. And then we could change direction. But I don't want to have to force market to come past the lows and the liquidity. That's just a higher risk. And I'm not trying to be greedy. So now we could be on our new 5-minute. Yeah. New 5-minute. We did close down though. This could just be up wick and then we flip it back down. Like how every other candle has a wick. I'm not too concerned. Again, slowly but surely, whatever happens, happens. I know I entered my trade, so that's all that matters. I'm already in the trade, can't do nothing about it besides watch and see what happens. So we put a wick past these 4 equal wicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We finally wicked past it. Huge candle down. Let's see if it'll take me out. Right now it's equal to these 2 wicks right here. My TP's on the 5-minute lows. So let's see if we could hit them, God willing. Big move up. That could mean liquidity, which would suck, but let's see what the 5-minute looks like. Yeah, so we made it equal to this candle. Our TP is 1 tick away, I believe. Pretty sure it's 1 tick. Yeah, 1 tick away. So let's see. God willing, we could come lower and take me out. Nice. Thank you, Jesus. Trust in the Lord always, guys. See? And be patient. Don't be afraid to not take a trade on the day. And look, it just took me out at 11:02. So, thank you, God. God is great always, don't forget it. Let's see what that hit for. Don't be afraid to be patient. Don't feel like you have to take a trade. That's another thing that I'm working on. And as you can see, I just put it into action today. It honestly is stressful watching the market move once you're in a trade, but you just have to remember why you got into your trade. So I'm up $844.24 on the day. Damn, I'm seeing a lot of 4s. 24 cents, 24 cents, 74, 74, 24, 74. What the hell? That's crazy. But 844.24 on the day. Thank you, God. Up 2.6K on the week, 3.2K on the month so far. Still got a bunch of days to go. Man, thank Jesus for everything. God is great. God is almighty. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.